What's going on, everyone? It's been a while since I've posted a video on this channel. If you're unaware or if you're new to the channel, I recently made a second channel called Faith Lifestyle Movement, where I've been posting videos consistently for the past 4 or 5 weeks or so, about 2 videos a week. It's a faith-based channel with a lot of Christian uplifting content. So if you haven't, check that out. It'll be linked up on the screen somewhere. It'll be linked down below. I highly suggest that you go give some videos over there a watch, because while I haven't really been posting on this channel recently, I've been posting a lot of videos on that channel, so definitely go check that out. But to get to the topic of this video, this is the second time that I'm trying to record this. I wrote out a bunch of stuff, a bunch of notes, and scripted it kind of, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit here and I'm going to say whatever I feel like saying, and I'm probably going to ramble, and this video is probably going to be super long, like it usually ends up being, but I'm going to try to make this authentic, try to make this, just be kind of upfront with myself, and kind of just put myself out there, and just accept what I've been dealing with, and kind of let you guys in on what that is. So, going back to a couple months ago when I did my Senior Shred series. If you've been following this channel for a while, you probably remember my 12-week intense diet that I did. And during that diet, I seriously depleted myself. Towards the end of the diet, I was training super hard. I was lifting every day, doing a lot of cardio, like 30 to 60 minutes a day. My calories were way down. In the last 2 weeks, my calories were at or below 2,000 calories a day. So essentially, I was putting myself in an almost starvation state. What that did is it really messed up my hunger and my appetite moving forward. So over the course of the past summer, I developed somewhat of, I guess, was kind of like a binge eating disorder. I would have nights where I would just go down to the kitchen, I'd raid the pantry, go through the fridge, pound 3,000-4,000 calories worth of food, and just feel absolutely disgusting. But I couldn't stop myself. I would just sit there and eat, and I felt why am I doing this? Why am I still eating? I know I'm going to feel terrible tonight and tomorrow, but I don't know why. I just couldn't stop myself from eating, and I'd have these binging episodes every so often throughout the summer. And you might be thinking I'm probably exaggerating. I never got fat or anything. I'm still in shape. But what I do is whenever I did one of those, whenever I would binge or I'd eat a ridiculous amount of food, the next day or the next day or two, I would seriously restrict my calories. And so if this is my maintenance calories, I would go way over binging. On the next day or two, I'd bring my calories way down low and try to lose the excess calories and weight that I put on from eating all that food. So I'd do a bunch of exercise, do a bunch of cardio, work out a lot, eat a lot less to try to balance everything out. And what that would do is I would just, again, deplete myself enough, then the cravings would build up, and I would just fall back into eating a lot within 2 or 3 days. So I was just constantly in this cycle of going crazy, eating a lot of food, then backtracking, restricting my calories a lot, and it was just this constant cycle of overeating and restricting myself, and it just developed a really bad relationship with food. I'm trying to keep this lighthearted. I don't want to make this seem feel bad for me, oh, poor me, I had this eating problem. I just want to kind of talk about this because it's something that I'm dealing with, and I need to accept this and move forward from it. And I want to bring this to light and talk about this just because I can, and because I feel I need to. But anyways, main point is I restricted my food so much and I manipulated my food so much that it led to a very bad relationship with food, which is still something that I'm dealing with now. I think something that adds to that is I've created kind of this identity of I can eat a lot of food. I'm like the guy that eats a lot of food. Doing the food challenges that I've done, I've kind of created that identity for myself of like I can eat a ridiculous amount of food. So then in certain social situations, like eating situations, I feel like I guess I'll get into this mode where like I feel like I need to prove myself or something, so I eat a lot of food. But then on the other end, people also know that I'm super into fitness and I eat really healthy a lot of the time. So sometimes, a lot of the time, I identify with that. So I'm almost always either like way super I eat a lot of food or like super I restrict myself a lot fitness, like and I haven't been able to find like a middle ground. I haven't been able to like eat like a normal person, and that is like food stresses me out. Like I just overthink what I'm eating. Like, is there going to be something healthy? If there's not healthy food, like, oh, that's really stressing me out. Like, that's going to mess with my fitness. Like, I'm in this social situation where there's a lot of food. I feel obligated that I need to put down all this food because, like, I'm the guy that eats all the food. And, like, this Thanksgiving, because that's what's finally is getting me to kind of accept this about myself and try to like change this. This Thanksgiving, every year on Thanksgiving, there's always the big feast and there's a bunch of food, and I always feel obligated, like, oh, I'm the guy who eats all the food. I need to just put down a ridiculous amount of food. And every year I do this where I eat literally until I feel like I'm gonna throw up and I feel like I'm gonna get sick. And this year I was just sitting there like choking down apple pie, like thinking, why am I doing this to myself? Like, I'm not enjoying the food anymore. Why do I feel like I need to keep eating this food? Why did I eat so much to get to the point where I can't even enjoy this apple pie? And I feel like now that I have done that far too many times, and I really need to stop doing that because it's unhealthy. It's not good for me to eat so much food, and like I promote like healthy living, and that's something that I can't sit here and have this food problem and like try to talk about eating healthy and healthy living and healthy life choices if I'm struggling with something like that. So I feel like I needed to address this and talk about the fact that that's something that I'm dealing with, and it's something that I'm trying to fix. So this is me saying I am going to make an intentional effort to fix my eating because I'm tired of just being all over the place with my food, and I just want to be consistent, and that's something I need to work on. It's something that that's something I need to work on because my workouts have been terrible. Like when I'm not consistent with my nutrition, my workouts suffer, and that makes my I guess my mindset and my personality and the way I go about things that usually suffers when I am not feeling like an athlete and doing well in the gym. So just in general, I need to eat better and be more consistent and find a middle ground and be a little more normal with my food. So I've got 25 days from today, the day, this will be day 1, until winter break. So for that 25 days, I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to stay consistent. I made myself a new training program, like a set specific training program, which is something that I haven't done in months. I usually just go into the gym and wing it, but I felt like I needed a little more structure. I'm going to hold myself accountable, not go crazy eating, and not restrict myself too much, just kind of find that balance and work on consistency for 25 straight days, and that will help me to build good habits, be consistent moving forward, and that's what I really need. Got that off my chest. Glad I addressed that. What I want to ask is there anything that you watching would like to know further about this, about dealing with eating problems, about overcoming eating problems, about is there anything that you'd like to see what I'm doing over the next 25 days, lifting wise, nutrition wise? I'm looking for ideas and suggestions here, because for videos to make for this channel, because I've been consistent on my other channel and it's been going great, and I highly suggest you guys go check it out. But I want to get back to being consistent on this channel too, especially the way that this channel has been growing recently. So any and all comments, suggestions, video ideas, what you guys would like to see on this topic or any other topics, let me know in the comments below. If you guys would like to give this video a thumbs up for me, that'd be cool. If you stumbled across this video and you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe, because I just got vulnerable with you and we have this bond now. But seriously though, this video is mostly for me, just to come to terms with this and accept this for myself. But hopefully, if there's anyone else that can relate to this video, I really hope that this can have a positive impact on someone out there. Yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. It probably was. I'll see you in the next one.